It up. I'll give you a quick look while we're here. I'll give you a quick look, all loaded up. We've got our bags on the back. Jay, I've covered it up because I think there's going to be rain going through Grafton. Everything's nice and secure. Tyres are looking good, I don't know if you can see that. They're looking pretty good, bags are packed. And we're out ski. We're leaving paradise, which I believe is the Gold Coast. But anyway, bike has now clicked over. She has done 170,000 kilometres. Running really well. I'm not too sure about the weather. What's going to happen in Grafton? Because I've got to go through Grafton. I'm going to head down to Byron Bay, have a bit of a break in Byron, because I used to work in Byron. And I'm going to go there and have a quick look, have a bit of a breaky, see what the situation is. Okay, where are we going? Barramunda Street. Yeah. The old charger's not working. There she goes. She is on. Yeah, we're ready to go. It's been a great ride up here. A great ride through Mount Tambourine. 3 really good days on the beach. You cannot complain about the weather. We have done so well with the weather, I couldn't believe it. They think I'm going to get rain going through Grafton, so I've just covered up the bag, the rear bag, because that has happened to me before. They've said no rain around the Grafton area, and this was in April. And all of a sudden, kaboom, she let loose. So that's what I figured, there might be a bit of rain. If there is, big deal. It says about 10 to 9. I'm going to be at Byron. After Byron, I'll probably be in Port Macquarie about 3:30. 4 o'clock. Yeah. And do what I'm going to do down there. I might have a little bit too much on, but I'm not trusting the weather. You know, out on that highway, it goes really cold. I haven't got my electric jacket on, but you know, I've got my Gore-Tex on. I haven't got the layers in. I put a pair of thin thermals on just to make it a bit more comfortable. And yeah, morning traffic in Broadbeach, Gold Coast. We'll probably go through all that bloody roadworks. I don't think they'll ever finish the roadworks down here. Seriously. But anyway, we'll battle. Okay, we go straight. Nice 7-Eleven. Got LPG there, guys. I spoke to the guy, they've got LPG for the next couple of years. It's over there. Oh, nothing. Gee, it's been good. It has been really, really good. I love the Gold Coast. It's just so nice. A lot of people don't like it because they claim it's concrete jungle and it's not bushy enough for them. But I love it. I love commercial. I do. You know, yeah, it is good to get in the outback and get up the rainforests and that. But you know, you're in an apartment. You walk out the door. You've got all the restaurants. You've got the beachfront. You've got the market there. You know, you got more food you can poke a stick at. You can eat for $8. Or you can eat for fucking $170, you know. Like the other night I wanted to save some money, so I went down to Cavill Avenue, went to the pizza shop there, you know, those over the counter. She sold me 3 pieces of pizza for $10. And seriously, the third piece, I couldn't hardly eat it. I ate half of it and threw it away. You know, you didn't have to go and spend, you know, $40, $30 on a pizza and things like that. Alcohol's expensive. Alcohol is expensive. It's like $24 for a 6-pack. Last night I got one of the bourbons. It cost me $25 for 4 cans. And there's a bit of a summary about what's happened here at the Gold Coast. Now where are we going? 1.4 k's return out of Barramunda. I know where that is. Yeah, it is cool. Like it's showing 22 degrees, but it's a lot, you know, a lot cooler on the bike. Now I think I judged my gear perfectly for now. I was going to wear my jeans, you know, I had them ready to go. I'm going to wear my jeans down to Byron, but you know, I don't trust this weather, and I don't fancy being saturated. I don't like being wet. You know what I mean? I hate being saturated. Especially if it drops to 10 degrees and starts to rain. Now where are we going here? 450 metres. Oh, there it is. Here we go, Barramunda. Bike's feeling really good, touch wood. Tyres, perfect. Actually 42 on the rear, 39 on the front. I checked them this morning. I had 39 on the front, but she dropped to they dropped to about 35, so the bike was perfect. Even on a day like today, if it's going to be that hot, I didn't even worry about it. I could have just left the tyres where they are. And if you're a little bit down on the front, it doesn't matter because she's carrying a lot of weight on her back. 8 k's on the Pacific. Oh, perfect. Nice and cool. Now it's cool. It feels really good. Yeah, I think I've just got the right enough gear on. So I've got a real thin pair of thermals on underneath my Gore-Tex pants, my Easy Cave Master 2. And I've got a thin one on top, which is just right. Hey, listen, it starts getting hot when I get down to Crofts Harbour. You know, I'll strip it all off, but what for? You know, you've got about 2 hours out of Crofts Harbour, big deal. And here we are into the Gold Coast traffic. I can't split them because my problem is I've got these bags on there, and to get up there, I'm going to hit a car, or I'm going to go up 3 or 4 cars, and I've got to come to a stop. Then I've got to fight the Sydney. Then I've got to fight the Queenslanders. Queenslanders drivers are a little bit like Sydney drivers. They don't want to let you in, they're not letting you in. But they are bike friendly, I have to admit. Like, it's, you know, while I was packing up the bike, 2 people stopped to have a chat with me. Where I was headed, what I was doing. Oh, but it's good to be on the bike. Can't wait to get on the freeway. 3 days, nice. I would have preferred, you know, you can't, it's like the wife said to me, don't complain, 3 days is perfect. But then again, I'm thinking about what I've got when I get home. I've got to be at work on Friday, I'm going to be home by Thursday. Pack up what I've got to do, maybe get some out on the internet. And, you know, I've got to go to the supermarket and get what I need. I'll probably leave it to the wife, but to get what I need, just going to open up the vent. Oh, that's better. There's some cool air in. I can see what's going to happen. As soon as I get past Albury, they predict rain, 14 degrees, which isn't too bad. At least it's not 8 degrees. As long as I don't get hit. As long as I don't get hit by a hailstorm like I did when I was on the way back last time. Where was it when I got hit by that hailstorm? Oh, I was on the way back from Uluru. So strange, you know, like it's, you know, you go down 3,000 k's and you're in tropical climate. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really weird. I think it's just weird. But anyway, next trip is Perth. Another ball. I'm hoping, but then again, I'm not too sure. We'll see how we go if I do go. It depends on the cash flow. Because I'm going to go for 14 days at an average of 270 a day, probably 320 a day, because it's going to be, accommodation's expensive, and so is fuel out there. Food, drinks, you know, I remember I was at the Roadhouse there gassing up. I was starving. Grabbed myself 3 dim sims for $11, like honestly. It doesn't matter, everywhere you go is bloody expensive. Traffic's flowing nicely at 7:46. I think Queensland's going to have a very hot year this year, going through January, February, March. I am going to avoid it. The humidity is unbloody believable. I remember when I came up in February, my God, nothing could cool you down. Absolutely nothing. Alright guys, I think we've said enough. You ought to be watched in traffic. Oh, we've got a car in front of it, it's a Range Rover, and he's got a sticker on the back. Mark Marquez, 93. A Marquez fan. Bloody Marquez, mate, one of the world's greatest riders. If it wasn't for that accident, it broke his arm. Too bad. And changing from Honda, that was another real big mistake. He could handle them fucking blades like you'll not believe. That's another story for another time. But they did the Superbikes in Victoria yesterday, in Phillip Island. Right on 2:30, it started raining, the Australian Superbikes, my God. You know, and they're going to have the Grand Prix at the end of October again. This is why I don't want to be in Melbourne, because I'm obliged to go to the GP, but I have a real good feeling it's going to be like last year. What happened last year, they had to cancel the race due to the bad weather on the Sunday and brought it forward to the Saturday. Because I was at Uluru Roadhouse, you know, and I went to Ayers Rock, did what I had to do, and then the guy there goes, oh wow, what a race, the GP, and I went, hang on a minute, is it Saturday? What day is it, mate? And he goes, oh, it's Saturday. I go, how come it's not today? He goes, because the weather's that bad, they can't run it. They can't run the race, so they have to have it on the Saturday. So I am putting my money on it. It is going to be horrific. You know, and I've been telling them, listen, you know, I've been telling everyone we know that, you know, they should change the race. They should get it out of there in October and have it in February. You know, change it to February or March. Make it the opener of the year or something. But anyway, that's another story for that. Queenslanders, unbelievable. The little guy goes, what do you want to live up there for? You got to live with us Queenslanders. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Have a good wherever we are around the world, and we'll give you a look at Byron when we get down there, and then a little bit further on, tell you how the old girl's running. Touch wood, she's running good, and job done. Cheers, mate.